Hey YouTube, this is my Revo 33 race project truck that I've been working on. Last time you seen it I had a couple questions for YouTube. I didn't get any answers back, so I went ahead on my own and did what I thought would be the best route for it. So this is going to be basically a little update video until I get ready to run. Kind of a teaser video, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, update teaser. I don't know, we'll see, whatever. Biggest thing you notice right now is it motor's mounted. That was a pain in the butt, but it's in there. It's not permanent yet, but it's almost there. Let me pull this body off, set it to the side, and look at what I've done so far. I got the back plate for it in. Fit like a glove. It was a little bit tight, but it's in there. It's right. It's proper. It's sealed properly, so I'm happy about that. I did use the big block the Traxxas big block kit. You got an aluminum servo or throttle arm right there, but this works for what I needed. It came with everything basically I needed to do this, so that's why I went ahead and went with it. I believe it's machined aluminum, and it fits and it looks good. That's what I was wanting. I wanted it to fit and I wanted it to look good, so it works. That's great. This throttle servo here, I've been working on it. I'll go over the mods that I've been doing on this in a minute, but a lot of people have been telling me that these carbs are hard to get proper, to get it smooth when you're putting in a big block. But looky there, smooth as butter. I messed with that forever trying to get it. The big thing I noticed, and maybe I can get it zoomed in enough, right here, this little bar that comes with the Traxxas kit, they say angle it, little notch in there, they say angle it to where it's about halfway. I call BS on that. I angled it to where it was halfway, and at full throttle with the carb all the way open, it was actually borderline sticking out of the throttle arm. So what I did was I sucked it back in there, and it's almost touching. Let me see if I can get a close-up on it. I don't know. This camera kind of sucks, so yeah, it ain't gonna let me do it. It's almost touching back here. My biggest advice to anybody that messes with this thing, trying to do these things, you've got to just mess with the angle here. You know, I've got it a little loose so I can show you guys, but the angle, you just got to play with the angle a little bit, and then you'll figure it out. Leave this loose, that way you can grab it here and just adjust it just a little bit at a time, you know, where keep it tight enough to where it'll hold your adjustment, and that way you can push it with your finger. There you go, see how that works. And I don't have the throttle return spring hooked up yet. I've been playing with it. This motor's been in and out of this truck like 20 times, so I'll keep messing with it. I ain't gonna hook it up yet. But when you get it smooth and you get it proper, lock it down and don't look back. Just make sure you get it smooth and proper. It takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth it. This doesn't take any pressure. This pressure that I'm applying to this is about as much pressure as it would take for me to actually open up that carb this way, if I just pull on that carb. And that's what you want. I've been doing a little work here on this throttle servo. I'm using this throttle servo as a mock-up servo. It's just for mock-up. I might use it to break in the vehicle or in the motor, but I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But I've got this round disc, and I got a little bit better adjustment. It's got a whole bunch of holes drilled in it, so I've been playing with the adjustments. My biggest reason for doing this right here is because this bar right here for the rear brake, that thing is gone. That thing's going to be history as soon as I figure out something different. There's a lot of flex in this. Look at this. I'll show you. Look at the flex in that. I hate that. I want my brakes to be strong and consistent. I don't want this flex in here. So I'm gonna get rid of that thing. This one ain't too bad. It's got a little bit of flex, but I mean, that's this way. When this is being operated, it's not gonna do this. So I'm not worried about this. This thing with this big old bend in it right here, that's what all the fuss is about for me. And it rubs up against the transmission too. I don't really like that. So I'm gonna figure something different out. Another thing I did do, I went ahead and went with the let me show you here, the SR3300 receiver. There she is. And right there is for my temperature sensor. I got to get that routed so it's not in the way, so it don't get chewed up. And my biggest purchase lately, other than this motor here, let me get this stuff out of the way so I don't fling it off when I turn this truck. I got kids. I'll never see this stuff again if it hits the ground. The new Savox servo that I got there. That's my new steering servo. I'm having a little bit of problem with this servo. It's brand new. It's less than well, I got it like 4 o'clock, so it's 11:30 now. And it ain't that old yet. But I'll show you what this done. I'm sure you can hear that buzzing. And I'm not sure if it's this servo or if it's this servo. I ain't messed with it yet. But I think it's this one here. See, it's shut up now. Let me get this remote and this camera here. Show you how fast this thing is. Now this is a 1268 SG. This is their high voltage servo, and at high voltage it's running 0.11. Hold on. It's 0.11347 torque. 347 is their torque. It's pretty quick. It's a lot better than that 645 MG high-tech I had. Now I'm not running LiPo in it right now, and there's that dang noise again. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. I don't want to burn up that servo. That was a $100 bill. Right now I'm running 6 volts through it. I can run 7.4, I believe, is the voltage on it. Yep, 7.4 is the high voltage capacity on it. But at 6 volts, it's running 0.13 at 208 in torque, which is not bad. Speed and all that. So if I switch to LiPo, I'll get a little bit more speed, but a lot more torque out of it. And that would be good. I've got the bump, like I said, I've got the bump box on order. Hopefully we'll be breaking this thing in next weekend, and we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping this thing's a beast. I don't know yet. We'll see. If you have any comments on what to do here with this bad boy to get that flex out of there, because when it's pulled forward, like I said, it does flex. You can see the side flex, but that really ain't a big deal. And it's rubbing against the transmission housing, which ain't a big deal, but I want that thing out of there. I want something a little bit stronger. If you got any suggestions on that, I'd love to hear it. I'm not going to tell you comment, rate, and all that other stuff, because this is just a simple build up. I ain't going to do 100 videos, I don't think. So this is it for now. I will keep you updated as soon as I figure out next move for this. Hopefully next time I do a video, that servo will be gone. I'll have another high voltage servo, something that's a little bit stronger, something that's a little bit faster. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.